What is it that excites you about Donald Trump?
You know, honestly, it's just because we really don't have another candidate that's better. None at all. He's done more for this country than any other president has in decades. And
In terms of what? Can you be specific?
financially, he didn't get us involved in bullshit wars that we don't belong in. We don't belong over there. We need everybody we got home.
What do you think he should do if he's president again about Israel and Palestine?
He's going to pull everybody out. We don't belong over there. It's not our problem.
But
We need to worry more about what's going on here than over there.
But we really don't have soldiers. Israel's fighting this against
And
Hamas.
we need to stop giving them money, too. We need to stop giving Ukraine money. They're a bunch of Nazis over there. If you guys even knew the real story about what's going on over there, it's sickening.
Donald Trump went from hawking shoes in Philly to riling up what looks like Detroit versions of the Proud Boys in Michigan. And keep in mind, this is important. What he can't stand are those damn Nazis, like the ones that followed Hitler as he invaded foreign countries. Don't forget.
Is there anything that Donald Trump could do now to lose your support for president?
Absolutely not.
I mean, what if he is convicted of these crimes?
If he's convicted of these crimes, then he's convicted. But
That doesn't bother you, though?
it does not bother me at all, no.
What about what he said the other day about NATO?
Absolutely.
You agree that
Absolutely.
that we should support Putin if he goes into another NATO country?
Absolutely. If they don't pay, we don't back them up.
And even, like, support Putin who's going in and invading?
Absolutely.
Absolutely support Putin, who's invaded a sovereign country, kind of like those Nazis that he hates so much. It's pretty obvious by now that his logical thought process is suspect. So very few of his points will actually stand up to a few of these follow-up questions. And that's when dreams of violence get cooked up.
What is your group? Because I see the D for Detroit Tigers up there.
We're Proud Boys. We don't hide from anywhere, anybody. We're out here. We have no reason to hide. But the second they decide they want to try and pass this bill, they're taking a direct shot at the Constitution when they do that. And when they do that, they're doing that to every American, including the police, National Guard, everybody. You don't want to take on your own country. We're at that tipping point right now between the U.S. citizens and our government where they're treading a very thin line with a lot of people. A lot of people. People that are way bigger than anybody else that is out here right now, including us.
So where is that happening? Like, where, for people who aren't aware of that, where would they feel it or know it?
Oh, they're not going to feel it. They won't feel it until it actually happens. When the government decides they want to cross that line, they'll find out.
And you think it's close?
Depends on how this election goes.
It's a bunch of ambiguous statements of aggression and support for the Constitution until their king doesn't win. Then the Constitution means nothing. Democracy means even less, simply because one guy told them that he's infallible and that election results don't apply to him. So the Detroit Proud Boys, who don't back down to anyone, don't seem to have a plan of how they implement their revolt against the country. Maybe because they're not sure exactly when the former president will stand in front of another podium and tell them to go attack the Capitol again.
What if Donald Trump were to lose? If he were to lose again, what would that mean?
This country would go to complete
But I mean, in predictive analysis, like
predictive analysis, there's going to be a lot of riots everywhere again. I mean, you've got even Joe Biden supporters turning their backs on him.
if the election result is the same as last time and Joe Biden wins again and Donald Trump loses, your predictive analysis is that there will be riots once again. And
Yes, there will be. I guarantee it.
And what would that mean for the country?
That would mean everybody's starting to see through the government's bullshit. Maybe we can all finally get together instead of being divided and let them know that this is our country, not theirs.